What do we got this time? We got ourselves Surza for the Team Horde. Actually, both of the Team Horde, right? Yeah, we got Surza. Oh, that's actually a new guy. We got some new names. We got Dublin. I think Dublin played once or twice ever. We got Garbage. We got Minimi X. Minimi trying out a Demon Hunter. And Ezekiel coming back as an Outlaw. We got Durix back in here. That's going to be interesting. Blightspath playing some red. Rokar playing a big old Orc. Warlock Demonology. Ooh. We got Soda Player just hanging out, and Sugars playing some Survival Hunter. Alrighty, boys. Good luck and have fun, everybody. We got Durix Brian going up first versus Dublin. This is going to be a long-ass set of duels because Durix is a massive fan of playing Outlaw and going for a big old reset. So everybody, Dublin, Garbage, Surza, Minimi, all y'all are going to have a field day with Durix Brian. He's going to play a long game. Trick gets out immediately into a blaze somewhere against Durix Brian. Cheap shot, gonna land a stun. Tricky coming out of Durix. It's gonna be Fear onto Durix. Let's say Maledict hit him. It's gonna be Cloak Shadows coming in for Durix right away with a parry off the bat as Dublin is gonna pop some corners, leaping out of there. Gonna get a charge off of Durix. Cannot really get a massive heal. It's gonna be a reflect the Maledict onto Durix Brian. Very well played. Short stun coming out on Dublin. It's gonna be a killing spree to follow. Dublin should be able to go for some heals maybe. Gonna get a slow onto Durix. Gonna get hit with a gouge. Gonna break out over the Berserk. That's going to be Durix. I wonder if Durix actually popped a heal during that Maledict. I don't think he did, but he's popping a heal now. Look at that healing. It actually just over-healing him compared to what Dublin can do in damage off of that stun. Going to be short stun. Shortest stun over onto Dublin. Trying to land and execute onto Durix. Is going to be shortest gouge in the world. Duplin's trying to catch up to him. Both of these bad boys are slowed right now. It looks like the Rogue is going to catch us over reset. Got himself decent buffs. And Durix Brian did get himself a full reset. Duplin's going to have to look for him. No trick available for a while. No big defensive either. He's gonna just have to look for the Rogue. Almost ran in his direction. Durix is gonna get himself a reroll. Got himself Skull and Crossbones, so as long as he gets them procs for Sinister Strikes, he should be able to do a lot of damage. Stun is gonna still land. Big old leap charge for Dublin. Trying to make sure he gets those charges every time. Gonna be a Blaze Storm, so he doesn't get slowed by Durix off of that. It's gonna land a slow onto the Rogue. The Rogue is still moving slightly faster than the Warrior at all times. Getting him with a disarm, still can pistol shot him and stun him if he needs to. But Dublin is able to get a lot of value on his damage. Has Durix at an execute range, but Durix is gonna grapple hook behind the pillar, get himself a concoction roll. And look at that bad boy. He got a double concoction, so he's got so much healing off of that. Or was that maybe just one concoction? That might have been double, might have been just one. But Durix is still getting opening up with a stun onto Dublin. Gonna be the yard. Gouge coming in. The Warriors are gonna be able to land a full stun onto the Rogue. Dublin is trying to mass as much damage as he can. Blind coming down, so Durix can go for a full reset. Gonna get himself a second vial rolling. Gonna be able to land a sap on Dublin. Dublin does have ice. He could go pick up if he wanted to. Gonna trinket out of the cheap shot immediately. Short stun coming out off of that, but Durix Brian to follow him. That's going to be Durix. Going to go for a Adrenaline Rush. Has a lot of damage prepped up already. Malik coming down onto Durix there. Can't cloak it if he wants to. Reflect coming in for Dublin. Reflect the damage back to Durix, even though he had Cloak of Shadows. Stun coming in onto Durix. Is going to be a parry. Trinket off of that. Dublin has his safety trinket proccing right now as he has his Enrage regen rolling. Needs to get at least one more hit onto Durix if he wants to get a full heal. Is going to get a charge off of the grapple hook. Vanish coming in for Durix. Is going to be able to get out of there scot-free. And that's going to be Dublin picking up the eyes as Durix is going to go for a full reheal. This is the duel against the Outlaw Rogue. The Dublin honestly did not want to be doing, because these pillars too give him enough of space where he can just run and kite all day. Durix opening up again. Dublin needs to find a way to deal with this Rogue right now as his health is getting exhausted little by little. Is going to land a fear on him. Charge heal, but that's all he can really muster. Lands a stun as Durix is trying to make his breakaway. Leaping on top of the Rogue right afterwards. Trying to capitalize on as much damage as he can. Disarming the Rogue so at least he doesn't take too much damage. That's going to be a grapple hook. But Durix though around the pillar as Durix is able to move at all times a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster of Dublin. This stun into a killing spree. Is Dublin going to go down off that? Going to get a commanding shot off of that. Has a fair amount of health to work with for now. Gouge coming out before he can get his heal. So that was actually a charge without the heal. Duplin's health could go down back any moment. Does go down to like a 1. Durix could literally finish him off with a pistol shot if he wanted to. Gonna open up with a cheap shot and end him. Who's up next, boys? It's going to be Garbage going up next. Is he playing Elemental? He looks like he is playing Ellie. Trying to catch up to the Rogue if he can. Going to get sapped up in the opener. Dirks has Cloak of Shadows coming up very soon. Parry not available for a while. Chicken available in about 12 seconds. Going to get back off with a big old thunder shock by Garbage. Not even going to be able to get a dot rolling into Dirks, but it's actually going to be landing a stun on him. Meteor coming down onto the Rogue. Trinket available now, so he's going to be able to have someone off this. Malik coming down into Garbage as Dirks just continuing to truck damage along into the Shaman. Wall coming down. The Shaman is actually going to cycle to the Earth Element to try to see if he can get a stun onto Dirks. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows. Garbage actually just going to completely tank down, trying to get a heal, and Dirks actually just trucked him along completely. Just so much raw pressure and damage out of an Outlaw Rogue. Just kept trucking along against a class that doesn't have full plate gear. This is where Outlaw Rogue shines. As soon as you have a class that's not full plate, you can just keep trucking and riding them the whole time. Surge's trying to come out with him and just trying to go for a slash chicken. I guess Dirk's buying. We'll see how well a monk does. Dirk Bind did use his Cloak of Shadows, did use his Trinket, so he's going to be no Trinket available for a while. Does have Vanish if he needs to. He's going to go back-to-back stuns with Surza. Going to line up a full stun with a touch of death. Maledict Trinket to follow. Going to lock him down with the Fist of Fury. Going to be Vanish out. Dirk's Bind a little bit early. Not going to take the damage to that touch of death, and Surza couldn't even lock him down in a Fist of Fury. If at least he Fist of Fury and then went in the direction of the Rogue vanished to, maybe he would have been able to at least hit him for a bit. Maybe knock him out of stealth. Not going to happen. And Dirk's Bind is going to be able to break out of there fairly easily. Where he can just go reopen onto Surza again. Full stun coming down. That's actually going to be dampened harm coming down on Surza. Is going to incap Dirk's Bind onto his killing spree. Weird position to be locked in at. Wall coming down for Surza as he's low on health. Going to land a Fist of Fury parry onto Dirks into a blind by Dirks. Dirks looks like he wants to end the boy right now. Going to just blind him out. Wait out his defensives. No point of waiting. Has the Karma that he needs to burn through still. He's going to get a full stun to Surza. Save the Chicken to follow. Karma coming out right now. That's going to be Dirks trying not to hit into that Karma too much. Actually decided, you know what? I'm just not even going to hit it. Going to Fist of Fury on him, but that's going to be Grappa Hook to separate him. Pistol shot, not for damage, just to slow. Karma's down. Surza's out in the open. No defense available. Does land a stun onto Dirk's Bind. Can he get a Fist of Fury off of this? If he can land a Fist of Fury, maybe he might be able to do it, but nope, stun is going to come down. It looks like a couple Sun Strikes is going to end him. Dirks takes another one. That's 3 under his belt, and Minimi wants to end them right now while he's at low health. Gouge coming down to Minimi is going to have to separate away from the Rogue again. Dirks is going to be able to get himself a full recovery. Big old meta coming down for Minimi. Trying to use that meta just to catch up to the Rogue, but he is slowed by a little bit. Not really sure what he's slowed by. He's going to be able to eye him. Doesn't know where the Rogue is at. Does have eyes right now. Dirks, you can see, is back at full health. Going to what is it? Dancing Blade around Minimi. Is going to be Maledict Trinket down onto the Demon Hunter. Gets a stun onto the H after. Trinket coming down. Parry available for Dirk's Bind right now. Minimi is trying to do as much damage as he can to Dirks. To whatever magic damage he has is going to be popping a Trinket. Still staying onto Dirks. Dirks needs to be facing the Demon Hunter if he doesn't want to parry of his attacks. But that's going to be a big old meta. The 4-minute CD meta. That's going to be a pretty big cooldown right now. I-Beam to follow to extend the meta. Going to be a kick for Dirk's Bind. Short stun onto Minimi to follow. Has a Cloak of Shadows if he needs to. And the Rogue is back to running. Back to running away from the Demon Hunter menace. That's where Minimi is trying to burn every offensive, every defensive ability, everything he's got from ability in order to catch up to the Rogue. Is he going to pick up the eyes? It looks like he is going to pick up the eyes. Did he use his own eyes, though? Did he use the Demon Hunter eyes? I think he might have for a second just to see where Dirk's Bind is at. Nope. Doesn't have up and running. Those Rogue is somewhere nearby. Doesn't know exactly where. Sap coming down. Here's the Rogue. Dirk's Bind has a Chicken available in about a minute, but you can see just how much recovery this Rogue has every time he gets to reopen. Cheap shot coming down into a full stun. Trying to get a bit of damage onto Minimi, and it's going to bail out. Sun coming down onto the Rogue. Minimi is going to go for a big old I-Beam. Can recover some health with that leech. Cloak shot is coming up pretty early for Dirk's Bind, though. The pair available is going to be blind onto Minimi while he's at a fairly low health threshold. That's where Dirks is going to be able to go back, get himself a heal. Got a heal rolling a little bit early. Shortest cheap shot of my life. Minimi's trying to play defensive. Is going to get it imprisoned onto Dirks. Going to go up in the air. Dirks is going to take some damage. No, vanishes out completely. Now that they fixed the vanish bug with this 815 patch, he's able to vanish out and not get seen by the enemy for 3 seconds. They can actually get a full vanish off now. Cheap shot coming down. Minimi has nothing left. Stun coming down off of that. Big pistol shots off that kill spree. And Minimi does go down. Dirks is left to fight Zeal. Outlaw Rogue to Outlaw. That's all they really got. Trying to grapple hook on top of Dirks. He's going to be able to land ASAP. Dirks has a trinket if he needs to. Parry available in about 10 seconds. No cloak shadows needed against an Outlaw Rogue. Cheap shot coming out for Zeal. Needs to get himself a good set of buffs rolling. No gouge coming out as Dirks actually able to get a CC set up before him. Going to get a stun and Mallet on Zeal. Going to eat the full Mallet. Action trinkets at the very last moment. It's going to get a concoction a little bit early though with a Mallet absorbing a portion of that healing. Stun coming on to Dirks. Brian, it's going to be short stun though. And Dirks is back in there with Zeal. Both of these guys are just pounding damage to one another. Stun coming down onto Zeal. Gonna be a big old disarm onto Dirks. Gonna get himself a roll of the bones going. Gonna be pistol shotting. Grapple hooked away from Zeal. Still pistol shotting from a distance. Keeping him slow. Generating calm points. Is gonna get the shortest stun in the world. Shortest stun back to one another. Zeal's popping some cooldowns. Gouge coming down onto him. Dirks get himself a full vanish off. Is going to reopen up onto Zeal with a parry up and running. Zeal is going to parry himself as well. Kill spree coming down for Dirks behind. Is Zeal going to pop kill spree as well? Dirks' health is doing really good right now. Is recovering little by little. Zeal needs to get a second heal rolling somehow. Does he have a double concoction playstyle? Doesn't look like it. Dirks is going to capitalize on it. Getting gouged out in the open. Does Zeal have a full stun ready for him? Does have a full stun ready. Trick coming out for Dirks behind. Going to be Mally stunning Zeal back on his burst. And actually it's going to be Dirks behind turning around on everybody. This Outlaw will just obliterate the full team of 5. Dirks Brian, dude, the EU Outlaw god that no one expected. I like it, man. I like it. There it is, boys. There it is. Men in a group on EU sounds good, man. Sounds good. Judges plays well. I don't think he deserves any hate. Play smart. Dirks does play resets, though. I mean, can you really hate a rogue for playing resets? That's what a rogue is supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to run away and reset, and if you can get away from an enemy, then you're good. Then you can reopen and everything. I don't think Outlaw particular needs to reset nearly as